That was only 23. That was only 27. Ooh. I just started not too long ago though. Oh my God. 27 in a row. What's up, everybody? Hit that follow button for the championship. What's up, everybody over here? Hit that subscribe button. That was 27. I just started not too long ago. Let's see if we can get to 100 likes on this platform. Let's see if we can get to 10,000 likes on this platform by the next time I turn around. I appreciate it. That was only 27. I'm only about 100 shots in. So I haven't started, I haven't been shooting for too long. $36. Yeah. 36 in a row. Hit that follow button if you guys thought it was a loop. I appreciate it. 27 and 36 so far. Let's see if we can get to 100 likes on this platform. I appreciate it. Oh, man. That was 36. It's pretty good. How's everybody doing? 26, 36, next 100. Who knows, man? The last 2 live streams I've had, I hit over 100. I hit 112 last stream, I think, on, what's today, Tuesday? No, Wednesday. So on Monday, I hit 112. And then like last Wednesday, I hit 117. So we'll see. But hit that follow button. Can you do this in a real game? I mean, not 36 in a row in a game, but I played Division II college, scored 1,000 points, and then played a year professionally, so I could get it off in a game. But I appreciate it. Hit that follow button, hit that subscribe button. I'm going to keep shooting. Whew. serious? 36 again. Oh my. Ew. I hate missing at repeating numbers. That was 36 again. Ugh, flamingo shot. That's the first time I've ever heard that. I appreciate it, guys. That was only 36. I gotta keep going. So the funny thing somebody said right here, yeah, it's repetitive, it's not skill. Anybody could do this if they put in the time. So that's what separates me from anybody else, is that I'm willing to put in the time. And to say it's not impressive, I mean, to each is their own. But that's the point. Like, I'm willing to dedicate my time to this. I only shoot for like an hour every single day. But growing up to become a consistent shooter, you got to shoot every single day to become consistent. So, I mean, that's the groundwork. But this is me getting the fruits of my labor. I could do this every single day. But that's what separates. You got to be able to do that again. Not everybody's willing to. Ew. Dang it. $138. 138 in a row. If you guys thought it was a loop, please hit the follow button. I appreciate it. That was 138 in a row. Oh, that's so funny. 138. That is my 103rd time making 103s in a row or more. That was 138. Hit that follow button if you guys thought it was a loop. It is not. I appreciate it. The goal's 200. Not sure if I'll ever get there, but I'm gonna keep trying. Yeah, 200 is the goal. That was 130. That was the first time in a while I passed 100 and I kind of locked back in. So that felt really good. $138 in a row. So what's funny is normally I would keep shooting, but I've had a really hard time the last couple times after I get to 100, locking back in. I have a training session at 3, so today was gonna be a shorter live stream anyways. So I'll just sit down and talk to you guys for a little bit. Hit that follow button if you haven't already, and follow my journey to 200 in a row. Sometimes after I hit 100 in a row, it's hard to lock back in to keep shooting because Hamburger, what's up? But yeah, that was 138 in a row. That's my longest in a while, in a little bit. I really wanted 150. When I get past 120, I think about 150 all the time. My highest ever is 193, so I've gotten close to 200 before. Before that, it was 177, so I'm hoping I can keep the same kind of trajectory after I beat a record. Obviously, this one's a little harder because it's already going to be in the 90s before the 200, so I know I'm going to get nervous. When's 200 coming from your gut tonight? It's hard to tell. I hit the 193. I hit the 193 about 2 years ago. I've been live streaming about 4.5 years. The only difference now is I'm basically hitting over 100 almost every live stream now. So even when I was back, even back when I hit the 193, it was a little different because it was still rare to hit 100. I mean, I still hit over 100 a ton, but the 193 kind of just sprung up and surprised me. But I was still it was like I would go live sometimes hitting over 70 3 or 4 times, get in the 80s once, and then all the rest in the 40s or 50s. And then now it's getting really, really normal for me to hit over 100. Like I'm consistently getting over 100 every time I shoot. So it could happen any one of these days. It's going to be one of those things where I just have to lock in and forget where I'm at. This was the closest to that feeling that I've had in a little bit. Because most of the time I get nervous when I'm in the 90s. Today I didn't. And then sometimes it's like you focus so hard to get past 100 that once you get it, you kind of lose focus and then you'll miss every once in a while. Why'd I delete the giveaway video? I hid it because I already did the giveaway. I gave it to a person. So I reached out to them. That's how I announced it. So the giveaway for the 100th is already done. But I appreciate it, guys. Can you grab the camera for a Lamar Jackson edit? Somebody always says that every day. What's the world record? 200 in a row, 3s. So the most I've ever hit in a row is 193. At this point, I hit 138 in a row today. And then I'm trying to think. It's crazy because I was about to not shoot today because I didn't have too much time. I have a training session in about 30 minutes. So I wanted to get done. I already had a 2-hour training session this morning. So I wanted to make sure I shot for at least a little bit. But I appreciate it. When are you going to train with someone again? I trained somebody yesterday, so I did a live stream yesterday with somebody. So I've trained 2 training sessions so far. I'm going to keep doing it if people like watching. It's kind of hard to do a training session like that when I have to move the tripod. So I'm going to try one of these days when I have my cameraman here so he can like hold my phone while I'm doing the training session. So I don't have to worry too much about it. And so it's somebody actually holding it. I don't have to worry about moving the camera. So hopefully one of these days I can do that. So somebody said, let someone else count it so you don't know the number. I actually shoot worse when I don't know where I'm at in terms of like in a rows. A prime example is when I went for the 24-hour world record. I couldn't count the inner rows. I just had to count 1 to 100. And I don't think I ever got a streak over 60 or 70. I don't think I definitely didn't hit over 100 during the world record streams, because I would get to like 50 or something. I don't know if I was there or not, but it feels like I would go a while without missing. And my brain would start to drift, being like, oh, I wonder where I'm at because I haven't missed in a while. And then that thought alone would make me miss. Do I know Ryder? I know a Ryder. Yeah, I haven't seen a Ryder. There was a kid that used to train here that his name's Ryder. What's up, Troy? But yeah, so I kind of have to know where I'm at. It helps me lock in a little bit more. Obviously, I'll still get nervous when I'm at a high number, but that's kind of where I'm at with the numbers. That's how I lock in on the streaks. I give myself different checkpoints in my head to kind of get to. I mean, first is like I don't turn around until I get 25 in a row or more. It's a mindset thing. It's really, at this point, I've been doing it for so long that it's kind of it's a mental thing. I like doing the live streams now because it gives me a chance to kind of exercise my brain. It's not so much the shooting anymore. It just gives myself like a little mental workout. That's kind of just what it is for me. But yeah. How about my shot over the backboard? Hey, that's great. Hey, I hit 138 in a row today, so yours was pretty crazy though. I had a kid at my training session today, was doing bank shots, and one slipped off of his hand, and he missed it super badly, but then made 7 in a row right after it, which was just really funny. But yeah, so I appreciate it. That was 138 in a row today. That's my longest in a little bit. I honestly, obviously, anything 120 or higher, I usually am pretty happy with. I don't like missing in the teens after 100 or like right after 100. So I definitely am happy with anything over 120, especially 130. I mean, I looked at it yesterday. I've hit over 100 threes in a row 103 times now. And I've only hit over 150 out of those 103 times, like 7 times. So it's still pretty rare for me to get 150 or higher. I got 151 a couple weeks ago, so I'm hoping that I can get back to a 151 here pretty soon. I thought today, there's very rare times where I think like, ooh, this could be it, and then I usually end up missing really short of 200. So I need to maybe stop thinking about that. But I appreciate it, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and call it quits for today. I'm gonna shoot tomorrow for sure. I'm definitely not shooting on Friday. I'm flying to Savannah on Thursday, so I'm helping my wife move out of her apartment and get her stuff in a storage unit. So she was doing grad school, she's finishing up, so we're moving her stuff Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and then I'll be back on Monday. Not sure if I'm going to shoot on Monday or not, depending on what time I get back, but I'll definitely be back and back at it next week. But I appreciate it, guys. Longest streak today was 138. Always remember peace, love, and positivity, and always remember to be positive. I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.